And welcome to 302 Sports here, Nick Alessandrini alongside my partner today here from Goldey-Beacom, Pat Garianis, Nick Halliday here, Jason Winchell here as well. He was here last week. He's a good luck charm kind of. So Pat, we are live here, the annual Hoop Up Day here for Goldey-Beacom Athletics as they are set to take on Concordia Clippers here at home.
That's it, and right here before the game, the honor, Brittany Bryson, of course. Last time we saw her, she became the first player in school history to accumulate the stats of 1,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 100 blocks. They were honoring her right there before the game. Congrats once again to her. Tremendous accomplishment.
You can say that again, Pat, and they celebrated that last week, brought out the balloons. The family was here, a very great special occasion there.
That's it. So I mean, we're ready to rock here, Nick, as we're getting the starting lineups underway. And just looking at the season so far for Goldey-Beacom, you can see it on your screen right now. 7-16 overall, 5-9 in conference. Coming off a loss to Holy Family, which they competed in that game, down by 7. 7-16 overall. You look at Bryson, of course, average of 14 a game. McGrogan just under 10. Tanner Turner-Rush just over 9. And coming in, this is a favorable matchup for them. They're taking on a Concordia team that has had some struggles this season. They're 3-20 overall. All their wins have come in conference at 3-11. They struggle to score. Only one player averaging double figures, and that's Julian Wilkinson. So it's going to be imperative for Goldey-Beacom to try and get things rolling here against a team that, again, they should have the upper hand over.
And we saw them last week, Pat, with the sweep over NEAC, winning both the men's and women's contests. We have another doubleheader on here for today as they are set to announce Goldey-Beacom starters. And Pat, Goldey-Beacom is 7-2 in the series against Concordia and has won all 5 meetings here at home.
That's big. Last year they won 62-51. That was at Concordia. Bryson had a double-double in that one. What else is new, right? 13 and 11. Tanner Turner-Rush had 13, while Margarita Jubelli had 12 points. So they're going to look to continue their success against Concordia, get back on the winning track, get ever so closer to evening that conference record up. It should be a good game here. We talked about it here, Nick. Wednesday they took that 76-69 loss up at Holy Family. They made a furious third-quarter comeback. In that game, McGrogan did all that she could, had a season-high 21 points and 8 assists, which was a career high, to go along with 7 rebounds. She was hovering around that triple-double total. Bryson had 16 and 12, her 10th double-double of the year, 44th for her career. And Bryson's 7th double-double in her last 8 contests, so she's really starting to come into her own down the stretch of this season.
And what better time to get hot than the last end of the season, and they are looking good here as we're about set to tip off, as both teams are going to meet with their coach one last time here before they set the court.
That's it. And you look at this team right here. Bryson has a chance to do, yet again, something extremely special. Move ever so much closer to some more career total. She could move into 4th, actually can move all the way up into 3rd today in career points with 18, and with 6 more rebounds she can move into 2nd place all time on the school chart. So Brittany Bryson looking to get the job done in more ways today.
For the 2nd week in a row, we're going to have to keep an eye on her. She looks to set another milestone as we are underway here live from Goldey-Beacom. As Goldey-Beacom will control the tip, it's going to be McGrogan. She's going to drive, and here's the kick out. See if Goldey-Beacom can get another hot start like they did last week. They're going to feed it into Bryson in the paint. The kick back out. Here's the 3. No good. Nice. Turner-Rush, though, going to get the offensive rebound.
Good hustle right there by Tanner. It was a decent offense early on here for Goldie, and then they get the second chance opportunity. That's always big.
Bryson going to try to feed the post. They get it down to Howard. She's going to let it go. No good. Rebound out to Concordia, so here they come. We look over to the Concordia side. That's number 11, Nicole Nicholson. And now number 34, Amaya Rankins. Lyric Blanche now going to drive, try to get in the paint. She's going to float it up off the glass. No good. Rebound to Alana Speaks.
Good defense right there by the Lightning, forcing a contested shot and then doing their job boxing out, making sure there was no second chance opportunities.
So there's McGrogan. We already talked about her, Pat, coming off a huge game on Wednesday night as they feed Bryson in the post. She's going to go right to work with the left hand, just a little bit strong.
Yeah, it's a nice move right there by Brittany. Just got to finish that one off, and she will as this game goes on.
Here's a deep three from the parking lot. That's going to be Julianne Wilkinson. She's their leading scorer, though. No good.
And again, Bryson with the box out. But yeah, hey, Wilkinson, only player on this team averaging double figures, so we got to make sure that we can contain her.
So now it's Turner Rush on the wing. They're going to feed Bryson again in the post. She's going to pump fake. A couple power dribbles,
nice
go
move.
up with the left hand. Can't get it to fall. And the rebound to Rankins.
Hey, a little bit of a struggle here early for Brittany. You normally see her make those, so that's something to keep an eye on as those will start to fall.
So now both teams yet to get a field goal here early. As here's the jump shot from Nicholson, mid-range. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Howard.
So far early in this contest, the Lightning doing a great job of boxing out.
Up ahead, McGrogan to Bryson, and still can't get that one to go with the left hand.
It's a shock. It's shocking to see.
So now here's Concordia going to try to answer. Off the missed shot by Bryson. It's Rankins on the turnaround. Mid-range jumper, though, no good. But the rebound to Wilkinson, who's going to pull another three ball. This one, though, she cashes in on.
She's capable of knocking those down, Nick. She's, like we said, averaging 10.8 points per game. Her three-point percentage on the season is only at 31.2%. So
they're going to go right back to Bryson. She's going to get in the paint. This time the left hand, she gets it to go.
There we go. That's what we're used to seeing right there.
So that gets Goldey-Beacom on the board, and then there's the turnover from the Clippers, so Goldey-Beacom will get it back.
You can see the Clippers really don't have any. They're kind of moving in slow motion right now. There's not much life. I mean, that happens with the 3-20 season. So Goldie's got to try and jump on them here early. We talked about it. Last Saturday they were handed the third straight loss. They lost 81-56 to U Sciences, Concordia. So they're coming off a tough loss, and to come down here on the road, you can jump on this team.
Here's Turner Rush for three. That one in and out, no good. Alana Speaks with the rebound. This time the left hand and count it, and she'll head to the line for a chance for the three-point play.
Great job by Alana getting off the ground, getting that second chance point, and taking her time making the layup. That's crucial. Make the layup before you worry about the and one.
So after struggling to get on the score sheet, Goldey-Beacom back-to-back possessions with baskets, and now Alana Speaks for the chance for the three-point play. And she converts it, so a 5-3 lead here, 6:28 to play in the first, as Goldey-Beacom now takes a 2-point lead over Concordia.
Nice job by Alana converting the and one there.
Wilkinson on the drive and kick. This is going to be three. No good for Lyric Blanche, but the rebound down low to Hadaya Black, who's going to go off the backboard. No good.
Yeah, Black, she came off the bench in that loss that we talked about last Saturday. She had 15 points in that, so she's capable of giving them some buckets off the bench.
Here's a wide open Howard
Bang.
for three, and she knocks it down.
There we go. That's what I like to see there. Marissa in rhythm, wide open, canning the three-point shot. This is what we needed. This is what we needed from Goldie to start off.
So now an 8-3 lead for the Lightning. 5:38 left to play here in the first. As Wilkinson thought about the three, she'll hand it over to Black. And now Nicholson going to try the deep three. Too strong. Loose ball, rebound to Alana Speaks. And now it's going to be McGrogan. Going to feed Alana Speaks, give her the ball back. The three, though, no good. Into the hands of Howard.
Good pass. Oh, one too many. Tanner, take that layup.
Here's a cutting McGrogan who tries to go off the glass, going to be rejected. And now here come the Clippers in transition, up ahead to Nicholson.
Good D, Alana. Great hustle right there by Speaks.
Great hustle play by Alana Speaks, able to get the block there to save maybe a field goal there for the Clippers.
A couple substitutions for the Clippers. Amaya Rankins coming back in, and I believe that's number 23. It is Sandra Cleckley, the freshman.
So Rankin's getting a small break as Wilkinson fires up another three and gets her second triple to go down here early.
It's the one girl you got to keep an eye on here. She's, got now 2 threes. She's accounted for all their points. She's been running the offense for them. Just got to keep an eye on her. Now here comes that interesting lineup of Bartlett and Bryson, the high-low game that they like to run. Let's see if they go to it.
So they're going to feed Bryson now.
Only
She's at the high post.
5 on the shot clock here, Nick. 3, 2. Had to get busy there, and she did. Just couldn't make the layup.
So Bryson still struggling here early as Wilkinson going to pump for 3. Gets to the mid-range baseline, though. Can't get it to fall. She's going to chase down her own rebound. So now Clippers going to look to the sideline. They're going to get their play now reset here as they find themselves down 2. 4:07 here to play in the first quarter. As they're going to get it down low to Rankins. It's going to be stripped by Turner Rush, but right back into the hands of the Clippers. And another deep 3 for Wilkinson.
Yeah, she's firing away. Nick, she's getting her shots. She's putting them up. She's not wasting any time.
No lack of confidence there for sure. And she's already knocked down 2 here in the first quarter. As Bartlett spin move off the glass and good.
That's a great power move right there by Nina. Beautiful spin to the baseline and nice and easy off the glass.
10-6 now, 3:30 and ticking here in the first quarter. As here's the drive and kick, looking for Rankin. She's going to go baseline, tries to get it up. Bryson with the block. And now it's an open 3, but a little too long for Lyric Branch. And now here come the Lightning.
Look at Alana. I mean, Alana can move. You saw her there just break away from everybody. Pass just a little too high.
And a couple great defensive plays for her here early as well. But after the turnover, the Clippers will take the ball back. 10-6 lead for the Lightning here. 3:11 left to play in the first quarter. So here's Cleckley, the freshman, bringing it up for the Clippers.
Goldie's staying in that man-to-man defense right now.
Wilkinson.
I like that. That's the first time you made Wilkinson have to drive there, and she didn't look very comfortable doing it.
Now here comes Speaks leading the Lightning. She's going to get into the paint, throw it out to Howard, and now the reset McGrogan. One more great passing by the Lightning as Turner Rush has the open 3, and she knocks it down.
Nice job by the Lightning, swinging the ball around, finding the open shooter. And like we said, that's Tanner's. That's the main thing she can do. She can knock down that outside shot, and she does.
13-6 now, 2:26. Here's the drive from Cleckley, no good. Gets a rebound, though, puts it back in. And it'll be knocked out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Clippers.
More substitutions here for the Clippers. Number 21, Jordan Hornbuckle, and number 32, Cameron Corbett. 2 more freshmen for Concordia. Young team, just looking up and down that roster. A lot of freshmen.
That ball going to be tipped by Bartlett, but again, back out of bounds.
They've got 7 freshmen on this team here, Nick, and 3 sophomores.
Wow. A very young team, and might explain some of the conference record and overall record.
Exactly. It'll be a team that is rebuilding. It's a rebuilding year for this program.
And Pat, if you know anything, it's that you got to trust the process.
That's it. You've got. I mean, it's a necessity to trust. Good things will happen when you do that.
So here's Cleckley. She's going to drive, go off the screen.
Illegal screen. I think they might call it an illegal screen here. They're going to say, or it's going to go on Amanda. It looks like it is. Amanda must have got her with a grab or some kind of push or something. The official saw it and blew the whistle.
So now possession under the basket for the Clippers as Cleckley looks to inbound. She'll get it up top, and now it'll be in the hands of Blanche. See, down low, she tried to find her on the cut.
Good job. Good D.
And now here comes the Lightning in transition. McGrogan up ahead to Bartlett. Just a little out of her reach and out of bounds.
And Amanda so close to hitting Bartlett on that, and then a very similar play earlier in the game to Alana Speaks. Yep. So just a little bit over the top there.
So the Lightning trying to get out and run here a little bit in the first quarter. They still lead 13-6, 1:37 remaining as Concordia kind of going through a field goal drought. Here's the turnaround fadeaway jumper. It's going to be an air ball.
And I like the fact that Goldey's looking to push the ball. They've struggled offensively throughout times this season in the half court, so I like to see that.
So they lead by 7. It's Bartlett up here from the foul line. She's going to try a turnaround jumper of her own. No good. Here's Cleckley now in transition for the Clippers. Up ahead, and that's going to be laid off the glass and good by number 21, Jordan Hornbuckle. Another freshman.
Minute to go here in the first quarter. Yeah, I think a little bit of that is Nina missed his shot, and then she didn't hustle back on defense, kind of, upset with herself, and Hornbuckle just sprinted down the floor and was able to beat the defense. And Alana looks like she stepped out of bounds on that sideline there.
So another Goldey-Beacom turnover here in the first quarter. So the Clippers will get the ball back now, 49 seconds to play here in the first quarter, and the Lightning hold a 13-8 lead.
And Bryson will check back in to grab Nina. Got to lock in right here.
So here's Cleckley. She's looking for the screen, dribbling around, trying to find some space, gets in the lane and lays it off the glass. Good move there by the freshman for 2.
Yeah, quick move there by Cleckley, and defense just kind of fell asleep a little bit there.
Here's McGrogan on the kick out to Howard. She knocked one down from there earlier. This one, though, no good, but a rebound to Bryson.
All right, let's run for the last shot here. Or not.
And that's McGrogan, and she knocks it down anyway.
Long two right there for Amanda.
So 10 seconds to play here now, and ticking for the Cleckley and the Clippers. 15-10 lead for the Lightning as she's going to go get in the paint.
It's too easy.
Maybe a little bit extra step in there. Couldn't tell, but she lays it off the glass at the buzzer. So 15-12. The Lightning still able to hold a 3-point lead over the Concordia Clippers after 1.
That's it, but hold everything here, folks. The officials are going to talk this over right fast. There was a whistle right before the horn sounded. I'm not sure what they're going to talk about. If they're going to, let's see. She held her hand up as if to say, like, wait a second, the quarter's not over. But they're treating us like it was the end of the quarter.
I would say it's still quiet in here, too, and everyone looks like the crowd itself also waiting for something.
Everybody's trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
Now, Russ going to head over to the benches.
Let's go. Let's hear what. Technical. It was a technical against Cleckley. So they're going to bring McGrogan out to shoot these free throws. There's 0.6 of a second left in the first quarter. So this is big. I mean, Goldey's going to get 2 free throws and get the inbounds the ball with 0.6 seconds left. You can catch and release.
Yeah, so nothing we were really looking for there, but definitely good news for the Lightning as they call the technical on Cleckley.
See if Amanda can knock these in, these free points. It's the first. All right, big right there. That's big.
Got to convert on those.
Especially after giving up the easy layup. It's big. Pushes that lead back out to 5. Now you just got to put someone right at half court. Oh. See, they could have caught it. Got an extra shot, but
they were happy with the free throws.
Exactly. You're happy, Coach. If you're happy, we're happy.
Yeah. So after 1, Goldey-Beacom Lightning 17-12 lead here over the Concordia Clippers in this CACC matchup. We'll be right back here live on 302 Sports. And welcome back here to 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside Pat Garianis. Nick Holliday working the camera here, and we are live from Goldey-Beacom College. Annual Hoop It Up here today. And after one, the women's lead 17-12 over the Concordia Clippers. And they tried to get out, do a little run in there, but still 5-point lead after the first quarter. As that one no good. McGrogan going to reel down the rebound.
Way to get down on the floor there by Amanda. Get some floor burns on there. Throw it down, big man. Throw it down.
Here's Bryson on the wing. That ball's going to be stolen by Nicholson now. 2-on-2 here. As she's going to get cross court to Wilkinson. She's going to pump fake the three. Baseline jumper is no good. The rebound, though, is put up off the glass and one for Hidayah Black. As she's going to have a chance for three-point play.
Tough one right there by the Lightning. They give up the second chance opportunity, which they dominated in that first quarter. And they get the and one opportunity now for Black.
So the three-point play opportunity is no good, but an offensive rebound for the Clippers.
Can't get
and now it's going to be Hornbuckle with a chance for a pair of free throws.
You can't give up the second chance opportunities. Like we said, they were so good at that in the first quarter. Can't turn down.
So Hornbuckle, another freshman. And her first free throw is good. So 17-15 here as we're a minute into our second quarter.
Bartlett will grab Marissa.
Second one is no good.
Box out.
But we're going to have another foul here.
They're going to call Brittany Bryson for having her hands, I guess, holding on to the shorts of Black. That's one of those where they teach you when you box out to always have your hands up, show the officials your hands. And Brittany didn't there, and they got her on that.
So Clippers to inbound. Little contact there as Wilkinson going to come off the screen, kick it back out. Here's the Black three. No good as the rebound up for grabs.
Got to box out, ladies. Got to box out. We got lucky there.
And McGrogan eventually comes out with it. They'll get it up ahead to Speaks. And now she'll try to feed Bryson, but she'll get the quick double team that leaves Speaks for three. And just a little strong. But great battle underneath by Bartlett, and she'll draw the foul.
Great job by Nina. That's what she brings to the table here is energy, instant energy. And that's why she was able to get that rebound and the foul.
So here's Cluckley checking back into the game for Concordia. She received a technical foul at the end of the first quarter, resulting in the 2 free throws for the Lightning.
Yeah, and those free throws have come out to be pretty big in this game right now.
Only the difference in lead here is those 2 free throws as Turner Rush can't convert on the 3, but the rebound back to the Lightning.
Nice job. Again, you got to win these hustle stats. Got to win the 50-50 balls.
Turner Rush from mid-range, no good. A deep 2 there. The rebound to Cluckley. She's going to get it up ahead to Wilkinson. She thinks about that 3 every time. Now Black going to drive.
Offensive foul. Great job by Nina. Outside the restricted area, sacrificing the body. That's great defense.
Yep, and referee looked like she was getting ready to call the block and then changed to the charge. We believe she got it right there.
They call that one the old Philly fake out. The old Philly fake out, Nick.
And this one working in favor of the Lightning, so they'll take it. 17-15, still just a 2-point lead. 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Again, thanks for joining us here on 302 Sports. As McGrogan looking for someone here. It's going to be Speaks back to McGrogan. She's going to drive.
Nice job. That's
nice
a great job. And one.
Nice drive and dish there from McGrogan.
As a point guard, your main priority offensively is to get into the paint. You can do a lot of different things, but then the defense is going to collapse. You're either going to score if they don't, or if they do collapse, you're going to be able to dish it to your teammates. Amanda gets into the lane. Defense steps up. She kicks it to Nina for the and-one opportunity. Great job.
Great finish by Bartlett, though, unable to convert on the free throw, but the Lightning come up with an offensive rebound, so a chance now for a 4-point possession as McGrogan's going to hold it up top.
It's a good hustle.
Here's Turner Rush off the screen, back to McGrogan. She's going to cross over. Bryson going to take a little away from Turner Rush. And now McGrogan will reset here.
5 on the shot clock. Got to get busy here, Nick. And 1. She's in that restricted area. Yep. Good job.
And another great play again by Amanda McGrogan as she gets to go off the glass and the foul on the drive as the shot clock was expiring.
That's a dangerous play when you're underneath the rim and you go to stand there for a charge. I mean, that's just a very dangerous play. Hopefully Amanda is able to shake that off.
So back-to-back fantastic plays from Amanda McGrogan. And now a 4-point possession. Now a chance to make it a 5-point possession. And she does. So it was just 17-15 a short time ago. Now 22-15 as Goldey-Beacom scoring 5 points on that last possession, Pat.
That's it. A timeout there by Coach Christy Tomasino. Wants to talk things over. Takes a short one, 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. And no, you're exactly right, Nick. And why did that 5-point possession happen? Second chance opportunities. The 50-50 balls, Goldey-Beacom won those during that offensive possession, whereas they lost them earlier on the defensive side of the ball. That's going to be the key to the game. You got to out-hustle a team like this. We're better than them. So we got to make sure that the only way that they can compete with us is if they out-hustle us. So just don't let that happen.
And a little bit of a slow start for Goldey-Beacom as they kind of played down early. Now we see them starting to catch fire here.
The last minute or so, yeah.
Taking them a little bit of time to get it going, but they are now leading by 5 with 7:22 remaining in the first half.
We talk about McGrogan nearing triple-double in her last game. She's already got 7, 3, and 3 early here in the second quarter.
Here's the entry pass to Black, who's going to pull up in the paint. No good. Rebound to Bryson.
The sophomore starting to come into her own. Nice look. That's great offense right there.
Great entry pass by Bartlett to Turner Rush.
It was the classic flex offense, and Nina delivered the pass right where it needed to go. And a good job by Tanner as she was fading away to get that ball off the glass.
We usually used to see her taking deep shots. That one she gets it to go right from in the paint.
D.
And that ball is loose, but right back into the hands of Black. So 24-15 Lightning lead.
3, 2, 1. Good defense. Great job by the Lightning there.
Great defense by Lightning. They forced the shot clock violation. So now they'll get the ball back, still leading by 9 with 6:21 to play here in the first half.
That's it. Hey, look, you got to lock up defensively. You got to keep running your offense, and you'll start to pull away from this team. The cream always rises to the top here, Nick.
And we'll see if they can keep it going here in the second, as they've had an excellent second quarter so far. As they feed it down low to Bryson, it's going to be kicked. Well, a kick ball.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
So McGrogan will get it into Bryson. She'll hand it back to McGrogan, who gets in the lane, splits the defenders, just a little too strong on the finish.
That's a good take by Amanda. Just got a little bit softer off the backboard there, and it's a made layup.
Now in for Concordia, number 32, Cameron Corbett, another freshman.
Yeah, they got a lot of them here. It's a very young team.
She's going to pass it out to three-point triple from the corner. No good.
Taylor Scruggs. Remember her from last year. She's a sophomore.
So now Bryson here up top for the Lightning. She's going to drive, get in the paint, the kick out to Turner Rush.
Bang!
And that three is good.
It's good to see Tanner knock down a few of those. It opens up the offense when you're able to make these outside shots.
So Turner Rush with 5 points now here in the second quarter as Goldey-Beacom continues to stay hot as Rankins tries to jump her from the paint. No good. And then we're going to have an off-ball foul against the Clippers, so Lightning with the ball.
Honestly, though, Nick, I think they just said it was out of bounds. Last touched by Cleckley.
Either way, they'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's exactly right.
So they've extended this lead now to 12 with 5 minutes remaining here in the first half as the second quarter continues to be good to the Lightning as McGrogan will hold it up top.
That's it. They're on a 10-0 run right now, are the Lightning, over the past 3 minutes or so.
Here's the inside-out game as McGrogan tries the three, no good. And now here's Cleckley. She's going to go with Speaks. Good D by Speaks.
Good hands there to be able to reach in there without fouling and knock that ball away.
And she was the last defender there, too, if she would have missed or fouled. Could have been points for the Clippers, but a great defensive play. Allowing the defense now to reset as this shot is going to draw the foul. That's going to be Lyric Blanche as she drived. Took some hard contact, threw it up there.
Yeah, Lyric looked like she dipped the shoulder a little bit, but there was definitely contact there, and tough foul for the Lightning.
Yep, as the Clippers just hoping to stop this drought, but they can't as that free throw goes in and out. That's tough if you're the Clippers.
It is. Jill Latanowicz checking in for the Lightning just to keep an eye. Both teams in the bonus remainder of the quarter at the team foul limit.
So will this free throw stop the drought? No good as that one hit all parts of the rim as well. So the Lightning now have the ball, 4:25 remaining in the first half, 27-15.
Go ahead, Nina. Nice job. Oh!
Can't get it to go there on the layup as we've seen a couple of those roll out for the Lightning here early, though they still lead by 12, 4 minutes now. The Clippers still looking to stop this now 12-0 run.
That's a great take there by Nina. It's a little bit shocking that she missed that one.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was going to get in there now as Corbett has it baseline. Over to Rankins.
Here we go, lock it up. 4 on the shot clock. Concordia.
Black's going to have to throw up the three. It's short, and another great defensive stand there for the Lightning.
2 shot clock violations so far here in this second quarter. They're locking in. Or as our friend Mark Zumoff would like to say, they're locking all windows and doors, a la.
Love that partner.
Right you are.
Always throwing out love to Mark Zumoff.
That's it. Hey, later in the game, you'd be ready. Hold on, a la, coming in for a landing.
So here's Bartlett on the wing. She's going to take a dribble, but she's not going to get away with that wall because she'll get called for the travel.
Drag the old pivot foot there. It's a tough one. Marissa Howard going to check back in for Brittany Bryson. Give Brittany a little bit of a breather before she comes in for the end of the half.
And Julianne Wilkinson checking back in for the Clippers. She was strong in that first quarter, knocking down 2 triples. Haven't seen much of her since.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on her right here. Can't let her get freed up.
See if that bench gave her some rest.
Nice switch right there. Amanda takes her.
It's Cleckley on the drive. No good. McGrogan gets the rebound in stride, so she's going to go right with it. And now cross-court pass to Speaks. McGrogan going to get it back.
Hey, we got the floor spread out here. Let's see what they can do. Amanda looking to go to work.
She's going to step back, jump shot. No good. Speaks on the rebound. Way to fly in there, and she puts it back.
That's it. Look, when offenses, plays aren't being drawn up for you, you can find ways to get yourself points. And Alana's doing that on the offensive glass, her second putback in this game.
29-15 now, 2:37 remaining. Here's Wilkinson, the leading scorer at the floater.
How about that floater?
Yeah.
The West Philly floater. You remember that?
Yeah, LaSalle.
LaSalle, man. Yep. I called that one the West Philly floater.
So that one no good for Wilkinson as she still finds herself struggling after those first 2 triples. Now McGrogan going to drive, stopping the paint. Good handoff here. It's put up by Latanowicz. No good. Rebound Bartlett.
Nice job. Oh,
and another great block. This one by Black, and the Clippers standing tall in the paint there.
Looked like there might have been some contact there, but either way, the Lightning got to get back on D now.
And there's Cleckley in transition. She lays it in off the glass for 2.
Cleckley's quick. She's quick and can get to the rim pretty easily.
So there you have it, Pat. The first field goal there for the Clippers in some time as they end that drought.
Since about 8.5 minutes to go in the first part of this second quarter.
So McGrogan on the cut. Great pass. What a pass.
Threading the needle. Marissa Howard looking like Nick Foles out here.
And McGrogan reeling it in. Great hands and able to finish in traffic And the Lightning show that we'll give you a field goal, but that's not going to stop us doing from what we're doing.
Nice
Is the
block.
block there by Bartlett into the hands of Latanowicz. And the Lightning are just clicking right now.
They are. You got to keep it going here. Don't take the foot off the gas.
31-17 now, approaching 1:10 to play in the half.
Let's say we got about 70 seconds to go here. Whoa.
Latanowicz can't get it to go. Now here's Wilkinson, 2-on-1 for the Clippers. Great defense, though, by Bartlett.
She deflects that pass up in the air. That's great, like you said, great job. Concordia a little bit frazzled by that.
Yeah, she stopped the transition game there for the Clippers, and they had a 2 or 3-on-1. So now 48 seconds. Is Concordia going to slow it down? Here's Blanche on the mid-range jumper, no good. And now the Lightning will hold.
That's it, yeah, a little bit too close for the 2-for-1 opportunity. I guess you could, yeah. You know what? We're not going to get 2 for 1 here. So get yourself a good look.
So now McGrogan has some space. Tried to go up the left hand, regathers it to an open Speaks for 3. Can't get it to go. Now Cleckley runs down the rebound, 20 seconds, and she's just going to go with it. And she's going to kick it out to a wide open Wilkinson. And that one a little strong, though. And Howard going for the rebound, but it's going to stay with the Clippers.
You've seen Wilkinson struggle here in the second quarter. I think that's because we've turned her into a driver. That was her first catch and shoot opportunity in some time.
Good point there, Pat, as the Lightning have played fantastic D here so far in this one as they're trying to get Wilkinson open. 3 seconds now to go. 2. Here's Cleckley. And she had a double dribble, yep.
Absolutely.
So
good
the
defense
turnover.
by Jill.
As you said, great defense there by the Lightning.
1.3 seconds. So let's see if they take a chance on the shot or if they want the shooting percentage. They want the shooting percentage to stay where it's at. That's what that is.
So at the end of the first half, Goldey-Beacom with coming out very strong, excellent second quarter, 31-17 at the end of the first half as the Lightning have a 14-point lead.
They're clicking on all cylinders right now. There was a little bit of a dip at the beginning of the second quarter. They kind of got out hustled, and Concordia got some second chance opportunities, but they nipped that in the bud quickly and really dominated that second quarter and the whole first half for that matter.
Went on a little bit of a run there, well, not a little bit of one, 12-0 run there in the second quarter before Concordia was able to get on the score sheet.
Yeah, they end the quarter on the 14-2 run.
Wow. So great second quarter for the Lightning. They have a 14-point lead here at the end of the first half. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here live on 302 Sports.
Welcome back here to the Joseph West Jones Center here on the campus of Goldey-Beacom College. Right now what you're seeing is tremendous honor for the student athletes here at Goldey-Beacom. These students you're seeing right now all had a 4.0 GPA for the fall semester, these athletes. Congratulations, true academic success, the true meaning of a student athlete for sure.
And Pat, you could correct me if I'm wrong. That might be a Triple B shirt.
I do see that.
I think that might be a Triple B hoodie down there. I don't think I've ever seen one in person until this day.
That's a big baller brand right there.
We got a big baller with a 4.0 down there. That's impressive.
Oh, well, that's the only way to be.
You're right, absolutely.
But congratulations to those student athletes. That's it, student athlete.
Yep.
There's no other way to say it.
Student first, student in front of there first.
So congratulations to those guys.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with the halftime wrap-up or halftime, we'll call it halftime wrap-up, and then some news and notes. We'll be right back.
Achieve greater, 32 degree options, an employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College, NCAA Division II athletics, a beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Achieve greater 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
And we are back here live on 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside Pat Garianis, Nick Halliday on the visuals. And Pat, after the first half, 31-17 lead for Goldey-Beacom as they had a 14-2 run there in the second quarter.
That they did, and you see, just looking at these halftime stats, all spread out. Everybody's contributing. Led by McGrogan and Turner Rush, 9 and 8 respectively. McGrogan's on triple-double alert right now. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. It can get done. Of course, Turner Rush knocking in 2 3-pointers. That's good to see from her. But the rest of the team just contributes. I mean, you see Speaks with 5. Bryson was actually held under wraps, only 2 points. Yeah, we have a 14-point lead. So it's been a good job. It's been a good job by a total team effort.
Yep, and do your job, kind of the mentality there in the first half for Goldey-Beacom, as Pat was saying, all across the stat sheet, everyone getting involved, even though, like you said, Brittany Bryson struggled a little bit, reeling in 5 boards, some assists, doing it all, doing what you're supposed to do. And Pat, just a couple events coming up here for Goldey-Beacom Athletics. The Goldey-Beacom basketball teams have announced their camp dates. Goldey-Beacom's men's and women's basketball teams will host a quarter of a 4-day camps. The men's will feature Coach DJ Dekmar, his staff, and many of the student athletes. These camps will be held from June 18th to the 21st, July 9th to the 12th, July 23rd to the 26th, and July 30th to August 2nd. The women's team will hold 2 camps for those in grades 2 through 8, followed by an advanced camp for those in grades 6 through 12. The first 2 camps involving Coach Bethan Burke, her staff, and many of the student athletes will be June 25th to the 28th and July 16th to 19th before the advanced camp, which is from August 6th to the 8th. All information can be found on the Camps and Clinics webpage. Also listed is the Sports Camps meal order form, which includes various lunch options for the week. So some impressive camps. Make sure to check those out and go ahead and sign up.
That's it. And Nick, I went to one Goldey-Beacom camp when I was younger right here on the campus, and it was fun. Obviously, it's a little different now, new coaching staff and everything, but great opportunity for your kids to learn from college athletes and college coaches. And look, I mean, these teams have had success the last couple of years. There's great teaching going on at these camps. So if you can, get the youngsters out here to get involved in a great opportunity here at Goldey-Beacom.
Yep, and a lot of talent on these teams. Make sure to come in and soak up some of that knowledge that they're so willing to give out, as you're sure to learn a thing or two, as we are now 44 seconds away from kicking off the third quarter in the CACC matchup. Goldey-Beacom 31-17, 14-point lead at the half. As we said, Concordia come out a little bit early on, as Goldey-Beacom was a little sluggish in the first couple minutes of the game, but after that they really turned it on.
The win has just been confirmed As DJ is playing little dreams and nightmares right now as he throws off the Super Bowl champion shirt.
Yep,
the win has just been confirmed. Fly, Eagles, fly. The Lightning are coming home with this one. There's no doubt in my mind after this. Dreams and nightmares. You can't lose. You play this. Got the rally towels out.
That's right.
We're ready to go, baby.
And we are, I'm telling you, this Hoop It Up, the annual Hoop It Up, bringing everyone out here to Goldey-Beacom today. It's been fun so far.
Absolutely.
As we are now underway, McGrogan going to get it in, and she'll get it back.
That's good defense right there by Lyric Blanche, and good job by Brittany not letting go of the basketball there. That could have been a turnover.
Nope. Lazy play could have led to a turnover, absolutely, but Goldey-Beacom, not a lazy team as we're seeing here today, putting in the work. Up 14 now as McGrogan thinks about the three. She'll get it over to Turner. Rush now down to Bryson as she looks to get her scoring going.
Ooh, some contact there, no doubt.
A little bit late on the whistle there, but knew something was coming.
Had to be. And the assistant coach is not happy. The clipboard just went over on the Concordia sideline. And I can tell you from experience, you slam a clipboard, you better have a reason. I'll never forget, I slammed, first game, coaching high school basketball, I slammed the clipboard and it shatters. I had to go buy a whole new clipboard. I was upset.
So that miss is going to lead to the Clippers in transition. The pass to Wilkinson, who lays it off the glass just a little too strong. And we've seen a lot of in and out shots here today, Pat.
That's it. For once, the lid is not on our basket.
Yeah,
so
exactly right.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing to see. The other team's struggling.
And that's what it's Hoop It Up, so you know.
It's hooping it up, baby, you know?
Goldey-Beacom running with that electricity as Turner Rush, the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound to Rankins, and she'll get it up ahead to Wilkinson. Now here's the drive,
Good
though.
job,
too strong.
Good job by Amanda. You saw that Blanche was out of control. You don't bail her out by fouling her. Go ahead, throw one up. We'll just grab the rebound from you. Smart heads-up play.
Maybe making a lot of those plays so far here today, as we've seen a few members of that Clipper offense a little out of control in their drives, and Goldey-Beacom playing great stay-back defense as McGrogan now off the double screen.
It's a good sight to see right now, to see Goldey-Beacom clicking the way that they are. Here goes Brittany inside. Oh, right hand, she makes that, but she went up with the left hand, and that's why the block happened.
Rankins with a good block there for the Clippers as Nicholson tries to go cross-court to Wilkinson. She'll get it back to Rankins, who moves in the paint, shot no good. But a hard rebound there by Hornbuckle.
They're going to get Brittany on that foul there. It kind of fell down and was forced to grab the arm.
So the first foul for Goldey-Beacom here to start the second half. As we have a sub.
Lean is coming in for Brittany. Brittany, of course, that's her third personal, so you don't want to see her getting any more foul trouble.
So she'll head to the bench as the Clippers inbound, still down 14. As Nicholson will have it up top. Good hands by Alana Speaks. So Nicholson going to float it up short, though, and into the hands of Speaks.
Good D, forcing a contested shot. Lightning have played well in this one. There's no doubt about it. Trying to earn their first win streak here at home. This would be back-to-back home wins. First time they would have done that all season. There we go, nice look.
Bartlett finds Howard down low. Perfect entry pass leads to the easy two. And now 33-17 Goldie.
Keep it going, ladies. Just keep it up. Don't take the foot off the gas pedal.
Nicholson the driving kick for Wilkinson. And she knocked down another triple, her third triple here today, Pat.
Yeah, it's what she could do right there. I'd like to see Tanner run her off the line. She hasn't made a shot inside the arc today. And he hasn't really made a shot except for a catch and shoot. As Nina looks like she got caught between passing it and keeping it. Good block, though. Good recovery.
Might have slipped out of her hands, but way to recover as she comes up with a huge block to stop Concordia in transition, so 33-20.
Once again, you see it right there. Wilkinson hasn't made a shot inside the arc, driving to the lane. Force her off that three line. She's not comfortable doing it.
And she's got 9 out of the Clipper 20 points, all from deep.
And deep is right. I mean, they're not just right on foot on the line. She's back a ways.
And here she goes again, another three. This one in and out, as it's kind of been the story. But for Goldie on defense, as they're again stopping now, and they'll get the rebound. But Concordia, some good looks here in the second half for them.
Got to take care of the ball. No rush there. Tanner didn't need to force that.
Wilkinson, one more pass. It's going to be laid up. No good. Rebound to Cleckley, who tries to get it to Rankins, but stolen by Turner Rush. And now 2-on-1 as she's got Speaks with her, but just going to lay it up with the right hand.
Oh.
And now the in and out on this side of the basket. So back-to-back in and out. So we're seeing in and outs all over the place.
It's a great job, though, by Tanner. She forced the defender to commit. She didn't do it. Went up for the layup. Just went in and out, unfortunately. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, so a couple quick, fast possessions there as Wilkinson knocked down her third three, then couldn't get her second one to go there. And then the same thing happening on this end as Turner Rush can't get the layup to go. We're going to take a quick little break. 33-20 now. 6:25 remaining in the third quarter.
That's it. And so far, so good if you're the Lightning.
Yeah.
Keep being aggressive. Don't take the foot off the gas pedal. You've seen that a few times this season in other games throughout every sport that I've been able to see. The Sixers do it a lot. We talked about them earlier. They take the foot off the gas pedal a little too much.
Yep.
Although they have in the last couple of games.
Yeah, they're getting hot.
But that's how you get yourself in trouble, right? You got your foot on the head of the snake. Stomp down on it. Otherwise, it's going to slither away and come back to bite you.
And we talked about that last week.
That's like that just came off the top of the head, to be honest with you, Nick. I didn't know where I was going with that, but
it flowed real nice.
It flowed pretty nice.
And like you said, Goldey-Beacom last week had the same opportunity against NEAC, and they did eventually stomp them out, get the victory as they're trying to do the same today. Turner Rush, the three, has his face, and cans the triple.
I was about to say, man, you turned down a layup, but three's better than two.
Yep. McGrogan making all the right plays.
It's Tanner's third three of the game.
She says, I see you, Wilkinson, and I'm going to knock down some of my own as Rankins get in the paint. She struggled to get the ball in the hoop tonight for the Clippers, and another rebound for the Lightning.
Nice job, ladies.
So now a 16-point lead.
They're going to call Nina for an illegal screen here, I believe. There's the big baller, Brown.
There he is, up top floor, baby.
I'm going to have to ask him after the game. I want to know exactly how much that hoodie cost.
Yes, and Pat, according to sources, LeVar Ball now getting into the bottled water business.
Oh, great.
Triple B's will now be opening up their own line of bottled water.
That's beautiful.
So,
how many times can you reinvent the wheel?
So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, what's the difference between that and a bottle of Aquafina?
You know, I don't know, though. I am a fan of Aquafina, Pat.
Of course. I'm a Coke product guy, so I like Dasani.
Yeah. See, I like that. Loyal to your brands. That's what it's about.
That layup was good there by Hadiah Black. Lightning up 14 here, Nick.
5 minutes to go. It's going to be Bartlett on the drive. She's going to get fouled, though. So
nice.
Looks like she'll head to the line for a pair of free throws.
Staying aggressive. And we talked about, so that's what Goldie's got to do, and they've done it so far here halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, but we were both here for last week's sweep over NEAC, so like you said, the women trying to get another victory here at home.
That one's good for Nina. It would be if they could pull this off, it would be the third sweep of the season.
Nice.
And it would be back-to-back sweeps. As we look outside the windows, it looks like
oh my goodness.
That's how hard it's raining. It's like a white wall looking
Can't
outside.
See it there. And like we said, Goldey-Beacom has won all 5 home meetings against Concordia, so looking to make that 6 as they've been great at home against the Clippers.
The rain trying to douse Goldey-Beacom's hot streak against Concordia will not happen.
Will not happen.
Will not let it.
And really the only consistent thing we've seen from the Clippers on offense has been that Wilkinson 3-ball, and she's fired up her own fair share as they get you start to see them rattle off some 2s here.
Now you start to see him put some pressure on against Goldie. The Lightning just got can't have that. You can't have those miscommunications.
So McGrogan will throw it away. It'll be a turnover for the Lightning, but they still have that 14-point lead, which they entered the third quarter with. Now 4:28 to go.
The Lightning did a good job in the first half, only 5 turnovers as a team, so hopefully they keep that trend going here in the third quarter.
And Wilkinson from the parking lot off the front of the rim, though. And now we have a loose ball. It's going to be reeled in by Black. And now Clippers 3-on-2. It's Cleckley with the underhand pass to Wilkinson, who goes off the glass, and good. So now here come the Clippers, getting a little bit of run now. They lead down to 12.
Come on, guys. Come on now.
Another turnover for the Lightning. It's Cleckley. And we have a timeout by the Clippers after the turnover. So the Clippers really out-hustling Goldie here in his last couple minutes.
That's it. And you know what? This could be a good timeout for Goldie to kind of regather themselves and regain control of this game.
So we'll be right back. We'll take a quick break. 38-26 lead for Goldey-Beacom. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports.
Achieve greater 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
And we are back here on 302 Sports, live from Goldey-Beacom College. Nick Alessandrini alongside Pat Garianis, Nick Holliday. And Pat, Goldie opening up the third quarter with a 14-point lead. Now 4 minutes remaining, still a 12-point lead, but a little bit sluggish in his last couple minutes.
You talked about it during that timeout. Got a little sloppy there in that last minute or so. A couple turnovers, and Concordia kind of got us sped up, which we didn't handle the right way. That timeout, although it was for Concordia to save possession, might have helped slow things down for Goldie to regain control of things and get back to the way that they were playing early on in this quarter.
As Black, though, comes right out of the timeout, lays it in the paint.
There's the pressure right now. It's man-to-man pressure. Just clear out.
Goldie still with a double-digit lead, though, 38-28, 3:38 remaining in the third quarter. So they still lead by double digits. Nothing to really worry about as Speaks gets in the paint off the glass.
It's a good take. It's a good take. Got to finish it. But you can see Concordia's got us kind of going a little faster than maybe we want to right now.
Absolutely, Pat, as they're getting the rebounds and getting out and running. They got it ahead to Wilkinson there, but Goldie going to force the turnover. So now the lead to 10. Goldie does have the ball. And now Concordia looking for another stop. They're going to apply the pressure here. And they're going to a little token pressure, go back off.
That's it. Just you can see right now the Lightning setting up. Trying to get things going. A bucket here would be big.
Yeah. That's Concordia really gaining some rhythm.
Oh,
and that's exactly what you don't need there, Pat. Another sluggish turnover.
And Coach Burke right now telling your team, let's be smart. Let's be smart here, guys. This is what you can't let a team get back into a game that, all they need is that little bit of sniff. That sniff of success. You can't give it to them.
And especially a team like the Clippers, Concordia 3-11 in conference, 3-20 on the season. A lot of young players on that team, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing that the Lightning need to learn is they got to learn how to just put a team away early and don't give them any glimpse of hope. That's kind of been the biggest thing that they've been learning all year. They're getting better at it. As you can see, Speaks coming away with a fast break here off the steal. Nice job. Nice jump stop there.
Great job by Alana Speaks.
I think you see them learn how to do that as the season closes out. And if they make the tournament, they make the tournament this year. If not, they can carry that into next season.
And that huge steal and coast for two for Alana Speaks at a huge point there when the goalie really needed a basket. So that basket coming at a huge time as Rankins reels in the offensive rebound as she can't get it to go. Black with another rebound. They're killing them on the boards here, and she's able to finish.
Gotta box out.
And Black's having a heck of a second half, or start to her second half here for the Clippers.
Look, Concordia is they're in desperation mode right now. They're going to do everything they can to try and get back in this game.
Nice bounce pass from McGrogan to an open Speaks, just a little bit too long, and another rebound for Black as she gets it to Cleckley.
You got to get back. You got to get in lane. You got to shut it down. You got to box out. You got to do all the little things right now.
Here's Black again, and this time she knocks down a three as her hot streak continues, and now Concordia cuts the lead to 7 with 1:37 now left to go here in the third.
Got to get a good look here. Minute and a half to go.
It's McGrogan now over to Turner Rush as the Lightning now have a 7-point lead.
One dribble, can't do that one dribble and stop. The reset, only 5 seconds on the shot clock. Amanda's got to go.
She tries to split the defense up and under, and she'll draw the foul. So with the shot clock down, McGrogan has made some decent plays for Goldey-Beacom today.
They have. She stayed aggressive there, got into the lane. Now, next time down the floor, you got to avoid that contact. Kick it out to that open shooter. If they want to sag in the lane on that means they know you're trying to drive. So kick it out for an open 3.
And McGrogan still having a good day here for the Lightning today. She's coming off a huge day, as we talked about earlier on Wednesday, in that tough loss.
And you look at it here, Goldie, of course, will be in the bonus the remainder of the quarter here, Nick, for the last minute or so.
So the Lightning still up by 7 as Concordia has cut into that lead here in the end of the third quarter.
Nice take,
as
Jill.
Latanowicz gets in the paint and lays it in with the left hand. And another big basket for the Lightning as they put that lead back to 9.
Hey, we could do that every time down the floor here, Nick Alessandrini. We don't have to settle for outside shots. Attack this team. They want no parts of it.
And great defense from Alana Speaks. She's been great on defense all afternoon.
There we go. Good job. Great job right there. Let's close this quarter out fine. Let's get it back into double digits, and we'll be okay.
Showing off those quick hands. She's had a couple steals here today. Another one there. And just when you thought the Clippers were putting a lot of pressure on the Lightning are answering the call.
That they are.
So some free throws coming for Alana Speaks as they look to keep adding to that lead as she knocks down the first one. So the lead now back to 10. Still at double digits. 42.4 now remaining in the third quarter. As the second one on the way for Alana Speaks, and good. 2 for 2 from the line for her.
Nice job right there by Alana. And now a little forward run by Goldie's kind of settled things back down.
So it's Blanche on the wing to Rankins as Black's calling for
Nice
it. That
job.
went a little bit out of her reach, and it'll go to the Lightning off the turnover.
Good defense right there by Brittany, and it forced the errant pass. Now the Lightning shot clock unplugged will go up at least by double figures if they just hold on to the basketball here and hold for that last shot.
So the handoff to Turner Rush, 21 now and ticking for the Lightning as they'll hold it here. Latanowicz thought about the 3.
Don't need. Okay. Well. Oh my. See now, look again. This is just me. When it gets down to the end of the quarter situation, and the shot clock's unplugged, don't even give the other team a chance to have a possession. You either go up 11 or you go up by more. There's no chance for the other team to cut into your lead anymore. When you go quick like that, now you set up a chance for what just happened, a fluky turnover, and now they get 2 foul shots out of it. So that's just my thinking of it.
So a lot of time there left after the Bryson turnover. 12 seconds to be exact. Cleckley gets the ball, goes right down the court, coast to coast, and she'll get fouled and now head to the line for a chance to cut into that lead like you were saying, Pat, with now 5 seconds left. And she does.
That's a younger team. And then when you have a young team, sometimes those kind of things happen where it's knowing the situation. Clock and score, as they like to say.
So Cleckley, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And now the lead back under double digits into single digits. 9-point lead for the Lightning. They now have 5 seconds to get a shot off here at the third quarter. 3 now up in the air. 2. Rush gets it off.
Oh.
And just misses to the right side of the rim. So after 3, 44-35, the Goldey-Beacom Lightning lead the Concordia Clippers. For 302 Sports, we're going to take a quick little break, and we'll be right back with fourth quarter action here live.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Welcome back to 302 Sports. For Nick Alessandrini, Pat Garianis, and Nick Holliday. And Pat, the Goldey-Beacom Athletics Department is hosting 2 events celebrating women in sports. The Goldey-Beacom Department of Athletics on February 19th and 23rd will host events in helping celebrate women in sport. The event on Monday, February 19th, will be a workshop focusing on salary negotiation. Dr. Deanna Merritt and Dr. Nicole Evans will run that event that takes place at 4 p.m. in room 304. And then Friday, February 23rd, is the day of a breakfast will be held in the Michelle M. Rollins Atrium that features Dr. Evans, Dr. Patricia Bueller, and Dr. Fatima Abdul-Rauf as the guest speakers, and that begins at 10 a.m. So make sure to check those out as well, as we are now underway here in the fourth quarter, Pat.
Yeah, hey, definitely check that out. That sounds like a very interesting event.
Yeah,
I'm kind of interested in going myself. I mean,
some big good names there as well.
Yeah.
Dr. Deanna Merritt, Dr. Nicole Evans.
yeah, so that definitely check that out. Right here at Goldey-Beacom. See Concordia starting the quarter off with a bucket here. Nina Bartlett trying to answer, can't quite hit.
So now the lead just to 7, Pat. 9 minutes to go over this Concordia team that's 3-20 this year. And like you were talking about earlier, what are they going to have to do to put them away?
You got to out-hustle them right now, because that's the only way Concordia can get baskets on you right now. They're just out-hustling. You're beating you to every 50-50 ball. They're turning you over. You're taking quick shots on the shot clock. You don't need to do that. You got to be smart with the basketball. Look, I mean, it's a little thing, but you give them 2 extra points at the end of a quarter that were unnecessary, the end of third quarter. So instead of being up 9, now you're only up 7. Little things like that, they add up after a while.
And you mentioned them getting out of hustle, and that was not the case as we saw in the second quarter, as they were running all over the court and making all kinds of plays.
That, you got to make these easy layups.
As we see it again, as that one can't go for Bartlett, and she's kind of looking around like, what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but that's the thing, though. You can't let it get to you right now. You can't let it get to you, Nina. You just gotta, next time down the floor, try and put it back in. Take your time and put it back in. Let's play good. Let's forget about what just happened. Let's go down here on defense and let's strap up.
And now we are under 8 minutes to play. That lead at 7, the lowest it's been at in the second half, as that's up and no good. Another in and out. As
Good
that
rebound.
one, she can't get it to fall as Blanche.
Good rebound right there by Brittany. Nina, slow down. No need to rush, guys. No need to rush here.
Just need to get a good shot here. And that ball will be knocked out of bounds off of Concordia.
McGrogan will check back in. Get the ball handler back into the game here. The Lightning do. Their main ball handler.
So they'll get it into Bryson. The handoff back to McGrogan. As she gets it back to Bryson, who has the double team.
Yeah, they could have did a better job of finding the open player there. They didn't. They do get a foul out of it, and it should be a fresh shot clock, or at least reset to 15. Right now it stands at 4. There it goes. It gets reset. I was going to say.
So still 7:22 remaining in this CACC matchup here live from Goldey-Beacom. McGrogan to inbound, gets
Nice
to turn
job.
a rush, and a great finish.
Great job by Tanner using her body, getting position there, and finishing strong at the rim.
She's having an impressive day today.
That she is.
So Concordia now with the ball.
He's got a team high 13, Nick. Game high 13, Tanner does.
This turnaround jumper for Black, no good. But you can't let that happen as Cluckley, the freshman guard, gets the offensive board and putback.
Yeah, again, it's the one way Concordia can say in this game is these hustle points, right? Getting these second chances, getting on the floor, forcing turnovers, those little buckets that, you know, they're not pretty, but they count.
As that three is no good for McGrogan, rebound to Black, and now the lead back at 7, and a Concordia chance to bring that lead back to 5, which it hasn't been to since the first half.
That it hasn't.
So 46-39, 6:30 to play. It's Cluckley on the wing for the Clippers.
Yeah, Concordia's made this thing a game, Nick.
She gets right back into the paint with ease again and lays it in off the glass. So now just a 5-point game.
Yeah, you got to step up. Somebody's got to step up and stop that penetration. It's this stuff's just too easy. The baskets are getting too easy right now.
Goldey-Beacom at one point led 38-22.
There you go. Nice job, Brittany.
As Brittany Bryson answering the call there, lead back to 7, 48-41. Now 6 minutes here to go in this one.
And then it starts on the defensive side of the ball right here. Got to have a good possession here. One and done. Force one shot, make it a miss, and grab the rebound. No second chance points.
So it's Scruggs with the ball now. She'll try look for Rankins. And looks like we'll have a kick ball.
Yeah, I think it went off the foot of Tanner Turner-Rush, which is fine. Nothing easy.
And now McGrogan checking back out as Lakanowicz coming back in the game for Goldie.
And back in is Julianne Wilkinson. So
yeah, she's kind of been out for a
shooting
while.
guard. Somebody's got to keep an eye on her.
Yeah, cannot forget about her. She's been deadly from 3. And now we have a whistle.
And I think they're going to have to make Brittany come out. Maybe she's got blood on her shorts. Usually that's the case when the official.
We saw this last week as well.
Yeah.
And we know she plays hard.
The blood uniform will come into effect right now.
So in's going to come in Marissa Howard.
That's it.
So 5:41 remaining, Pat. 48-41 Lightning lead as the Clippers control the ball. And they're going to feed it inside. Black's kind of been hot for them, but yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Good job.
Switch that pivot foot there.
And Nick, that's how it starts. It's got to start on the defensive side of the ball. You got to get stops. Then you just got to get good looks down here on offense.
Absolutely. Is now Lighting with the ball, trying to get. They have a chance now to get that lead back to double digits or 9. As both teams haven't really found the hoop here in the last minute or so. As Speaks takes the 3, and there's the jinx as she knocks it down from 3 in the corner.
That's good work right there by the offense of the Lightning. They work the ball around. They get a good look. Alana knocks it down, and now a little 5-0 run pushes the lead back out to 10. That's what the Lightning need.
Exactly. I was going to say, Pat, exactly what they needed as there was a little pressure put on by Concordia. Goldey-Beacom answering the call and playing through adversity as they now have a double-digit lead with 5:10 to go. And not to say the game's over yet. We're still a long way to go here, but they did get that lead back up to 10.
Yeah, and what you've seen is the Lightning have started quarters off struggling a little bit. But they've kind of found their groove at around that 5.5-minute mark, which is right where we're at, 5:10.
Exactly right.
And they were able to, extend their leads. So hopefully you see them finish strong here and start this night off good with a win.
Another great point, Pat. They have, once they get going in each quarter, they seem to turn it on for the last 2/3 or so of each quarter. And we're seeing that again here, 5-0 run. That lead back to 10, and now we're about 5 minutes to go. It's stolen.
Great job by Nina. She played, and that's what they teach you to do. Play from the baseline up. Look at that look, too.
Yeah, leaves the break. Great pass. Turner Rush with the contact. Might have been a foul, and now here comes the Clippers in transition, and that will be a foul as Lyric Blanche will head to the line.
Sorry, hey, look, Alana fouled her hard enough to say you're not going to make the layup.
Yep.
I like that.
And she's a little bit slow to get up. But hopefully she'll be okay, and she's now up under her own power.
She's going to have to earn these free throws, though. I mean, that's one thing about it. You're not going to get an easy layup on us. Alana takes the foul. It's only her second personal, only the team's first, so you can deal with that.
Yep, so this will give Blanche and the Clippers a chance to knock that lead back under double digits with 4:52 here to play in the fourth. But she did take a hard foul there. We'll see how it affects the free throws, and nothing
Does
there.
not.
She buries the first.
Unaffected.
And Lyric Blanche, one of the few upperclassmen on this team. She's a senior. We've been talking about a lot of freshmen and guards on that team today, but there's a senior making them. That's going to be stolen by the freshman, and off the glass, it's Cleckley. You can't have that if you're the Lightning, maybe getting a little bit sluggish.
Yeah, you can't have these moments where you fall asleep.
And just like that, the lead back to 6. So a 4-point possession there for the Clippers. Now here's Bartlett on the mid-range jumper. She had space. What a rebound there by Latanowicz.
Nice
And now
look.
down low to Turner Rush. One more to an open Marissa Howard for 3, and she knocks it down. A huge shot for the Lightning. Howard for 3.
Huge shot is right, Nick. Second chance opportunities.
Yep. Great rebound by Latanowicz, and then great passing by the Lightning to find an open Howard, who happened to be in the game for Bryson when she left with the blood.
Someone's got to step up. It's just too easy.
Another easy basket for Cleckley on the drive. She's really getting in the lane with ease, like you said,
Yeah,
Pat.
this is too easy right there. And that's been the majority of the game for Cleckley. She's been able to get in there.
So the lead still at 7, 3:44 and ticking now to play in this game. As Goldey-Beacom looking to put the final blows here to the Clippers as Howard wants another 3. This one no good. Cleckley the rebound. She's going to get right to it as Speaks went down. So numbers for the Clippers. Rankins in transition off the glass. No good as she still can't find the hoop.
Yeah, she forced that one. Good job by the Lightning defense to force that rushed shot.
And now Latanowicz will slow it down. Good move here for the Lightning as they now still hold that 7-point lead as we're approaching the 3:10 mark here.
That's it. Hey, time and score.
So it's Turner Rush up top to Bartlett, who will hand it back off to Turner Rush.
5 on the shot clock. Tanner's got to get busy.
Here's the kick out. Howard thought about the 3, gets it off for 3 with 2 on the shot clock, unable to go.
Look at
Loose
this.
ball now and rebound to Lightning.
That's it. Hey, you take them, how you get it. Now run some more. Run another 30 seconds off the clock. Shorten the game up.
Offensive rebounds being a huge part here at the end of this game for Goldie as
Oh.
Bartlett, kind of a lot of contact there in the paint, but no call.
Gets it back. Good D.
But she'll take it into her own hands
There
and
we
get
go.
the steal
Good
and the
job.
putback for Nina Bartlett. What a play. Defense turning into offense, and now Goldie up by 9 with 2:33 to go.
Great job by the Lightning D, and they get the lead back up the Niners. 2.5 minutes left. Let's see what they can do with it, Nick.
And Pat, every time, well, especially here late, Concordia puts together a string of a couple field goals in a row. Goldie seems to always answer.
That they do. They
And
do.
now
And
coming up with playing through adversity here in this one. And it's not just playing through adversity with the good teams, but also the not-so-good teams, as we've seen here today, just to get a victory. We'll see if they can hold on.
so this is it's a challenge. It'd be the first home win streak of the year for the Lightning, and as they've gotten better as the year has gone on. That's one thing that you could say about this bunch. They're young, and they're going to, again, Brittany and Marissa will be missed, and Margarita as well next year. But for the majority, it's a really young team that's trying to learn. They're learning every game.
And here's Cleckley on the drive. Down 9 here. The Clippers 2:20 to go in this one. So time a factor for the Clippers is Goldie just trying to lock them down here. That 3 by Scruggs is no good. And it's going to be run out of bounds and now go to the Lightning. So good defense there.
That's it. Hold on, Nick. We're coming in for a landing here.
And what better day to reel off back-to-back home wins than on their annual Hoop It Up here at Goldey-Beacom Athletics for the basketball programs, as the men are going to be following up here next. As Speaks from 3 in the corner, no good. Black going to run down the rebound.
Just crawled across the rim there. It looked like it was going to fall.
And there, one of the sloppy pass this time from the Clippers.
Now you're in milk. You're in milk mode. Just milk the clock. Up 9, under 2 minutes to go. If you keep running 30 seconds off, it ain't going to matter.
138 and ticking here, Pat, as Goldie trying to hold on for another victory. It'll be their 6th straight home victory over Concordia as McGrogan gets in the
Nice
paint and
team.
finishes for 2 more. Amanda McGrogan.
Nice job by Amanda. Pushes that lead up to double digits, and like we said, Goldie's in control right now. Now it's just a matter, no need to foul. Just play good, solid defense. Don't put Concordia on the line.
And here's the three, no good. Rebound to Black.
Just give her that, that's fine.
So the clock still running, lead to 9.
Wave the rally towels right here.
Wave them up.
Just wave the rally towels a little bit here, Nick.
Got to.
Wave them up. Little victory towels.
And Goldey-Beacom really showing some skills here today, as they had to deal with a couple Concordia runs. They're able to get some key stops, get some baskets of their own.
That it, and it'll be their second win in 3 tries. So playing some good basketball the last 3 games the Lightning have.
So now under 40 seconds to play, as Nicholson going to check back in for the Clippers, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. So Goldey-Beacom 58-49 lead over Concordia with 38.5 seconds to play.
Yes, Concordia going to advance the ball to the front court. That's why they take the timeout. So 38 seconds left. There's a 9-point game. Lightning, as they should, if they hold on to this game, will improve their record to 8-16 overall, 6-9 in conference. Right now, they are in that 5 spot in the CACC South. The top 4 teams make the tournament. At 6-9, they'd be a game and a half behind Holy Family for that final position. So this game will keep them ever so close to that opportunity. As for the rest of the year, they got U.S. Sciences Tuesday. It's going to be a tough game for them. U.S. Sciences has had a great season this year. They're on top of the CACC South. They're 22-2 overall, 14-1 in conference. So that's going to be a difficult game. But then they got Dominican and Jefferson right here on 302 Sports next Saturday and the following Wednesday. Those are going to be huge games for the Lightning. And then they finish up the year against Wilmington Saturday the 24th. So some big games coming up for the Lightning, and it's the stretch run trying to creep into the CACC tournament.
Yep, and like you said, they are playing better, and what better time to be playing your best than right now and beyond? As you said, 2-1 their last 3 if they can hold on here. So some big games coming up, like Pat had said. So be on the lookout, keep up with that as they fight for the playoffs.
There's another timeout after a really quick layup that was a little too easy for Cleckley.
So yes, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Pat. 33 seconds to go. Goldie now up just 7. But like you said, every time they've knocked it down to 7 or 5, Goldie has answered. And now time, a big factor, just 33 seconds to play.
And what you're going to see now is Concordia is going to try and force a turnover. And if they can't, they're going to foul right away. They have 4 fouls to give. So, I mean, you're going to see it's got to get to 5 team fouls before free throws are taken. So some time's going to come off the clock here. The Lightning just have to take care of the basketball and not make their free throws.
So Concordia with 23 offensive rebounds today to Goldey-Beacom's 15, and Goldie still finds themselves up 7.
Cleckley's had an impressive game, 18-9 for her. For the Lightning, 3 players in double figures. Turner Rush with 13, Speaks with 12. McGrogan, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, continuing her stat-stuffing performances. You
could say that again, Pat. Stat-stuffing is right, especially coming off of her great game, I believe 21 points on Wednesday.
Yeah, that was a career game for her.
So Goldey-Beacom has led for all but 52 seconds of this game.
Yeah, they've played front runners. It's something that they like to do.
As Bryson gets in the paint and draws the foul. So Goldey-Beacom not just going to accept the 7-point lead. They're going to try to add on to it here. As you said, don't take anything for granted.
Brittany going up strong there. Most teams would pull that out and just take the foul.
And I believe Bryson's wearing a different jersey now, Pat.
Yeah, the blood uniform is taking effect here.
She had blood 15 on her now.
Yeah, she had blood on her previous uniform. But for Bryson, look, you come out here with a win with Brittany only having right now 5 points and 7 rebounds. You're taking that 10 times out of 10. Now 6 points for her. Just shows you the team effort that was given today by the Lightning.
So with those rebounds for Bryson, I believe she moves up to 2nd all-time in Goldey-Beacom career rebounds, passing Kim Rowley, who was here from 03 to 07.
Great job. 15 seconds to go. Latanovic will walk the floor. Well, not quite walk the floor. It's only the third team foul against Concordia. They're going to take this opportunity now to foul one more time or two more times and put the Lightning on the line. More than likely.
So they should be able to hold on here. 12
maybe
seconds.
Not. Pull it out, Britt.
And that looks like it'll do it here.
Great job by the Lightning. And wow, they called that foul.
I don't even know if they really wanted to foul there,
I think they just called it intentional.
Interesting.
I think they might have called an intentional foul there. I saw the X go up, which usually
they're going to talk about it.
It's intentional, which means they get the free throws and the ball.
With just 5.8 seconds.
Delaying the inevitable here, Nick Alessandrini.
Well, like we said, Pat Goldie earning their 8th win of the season as they continue to strive for that playoff spot.
Said it'll move them within a game and a half, and depending on what Holy Family did tonight, it could move them within a full game of that 4th and final spot in the CACC South playoff chase. That would be huge for this team. A young team that they started off struggling this season. They had a 4-game losing streak at one point, and they were 1-5 to start the year off, and they've just been battling back as much as they can ever since. So for them to have that chance, they're still chasing this thing, man. Still chasing it. It's never over.
Yeah, and Pat, I've done my second women's game 2-0. I've been fortunate enough to see 2 good victories.
You got to start coming more. It's as simple as that. You might be the.
They impressed me in my first 2 games. Let me tell you.
Yeah. You might be the good luck charm that we've been waiting for here.
I might have heard a technical. Did you hear technical there, Pat?
I believe that's like that flagrant 1 type thing.
So just call it
unnecessary.
That
unnecessary contact or whatever. It's tough. Look, it's delaying the inevitable here. Lightning are just going to try and
pad some stats here.
Yep. Knock in some free throws and throw the ball in.
And Pat, they were 11 of 13 from the free throw line tonight, Goldie.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, 85%. Before those 2, they were 10 of 11 at 91%. So, way to knock down your free throws.
Lightning.
Good teams win. Lightning were lightning from the free throw line.
There we go. That's going to do it. Lightning moved to 8-16, Nick. 2-0 since you've been here, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Wave the rally flag.
And they have been impressive in the 2 wins I've been here for.
Raise the Jolly Roger. The victory flag is flying. The mascot's in the building. The Lightning are going for a sweep.
Absolutely, as the Goldey-Beacom women's hold on to a 61-51 win over the Concordia Clippers here at home. As we look at the stats, Turner Rush led the way with 13. Alana Speaks added 12. McGrogan, as Pat was talking about all game long, triple-double watch, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, as she held the ball for most of the game for Goldey-Beacom. Great point guard there as well. Concordia, they will get their 21st loss on the season. They fall to 3-21. And Pat, Goldey-Beacom, like you said, making a run for these playoffs.
That's it. So, guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere. We got a men's game coming up between these 2 schools. It'll be on a separate link, but it'll be right here on 302 Sports. Just looking forward to that game. The Lightning have been playing good. The men are riding a 6-game winning streak. They sit at 15-8 overall, and they're taking on the 8-15 Concordia team. So, like we said, good opportunity for a sweep here, Nick.
Absolutely, Pat, and thanks for everyone who's joining us here live from 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Pat Garianis, Nick Halliday on the visuals for you. We'll see you coming up next on a separate link. Men's Goldey-Beacom continues their win streak here. Thanks for joining us on 302 Sports.